When I think of the supermoon, I think of the powerful dynamics of its symbology. The moon represents the past, and it represents our limitations brought over from the past. So a supermoon, when the moon is at the closest point to the earth, it's perigee, and when it's at that point at a full moon, you get the supermoon. So I think of it in terms of bringing the past closer to us, bringing our limitations closer to us so that we can see them clearly. And in seeing them clearly, we have an opportunity not to be deceived by them. And it's also good timing that this supermoon is taking place at the full moon of Pisces when the sun is in Pisces. That is because Pisces is the last sign of the Zodiac, when we have the urge to leave our past behind. But it's not easy to spiral upward. In Pisces, we're trying to move into the higher turn of the spiral. Did you ever feel like you want to move forward, but something is holding you back? You want a new life for yourself, but you can't fully embrace it? It's as if someone is pulling on the back of your shirt while you're trying to run ahead. The symbology of Pisces conveys that idea. The two fish in Pisces actually represent two movements of energy. The soul, which is conscious, the conscious part of our nature, and the personality, which is unconscious. The personality is composed of our mental, emotional, and physical natures. And the personality is working to become conscious. These two fish can also be expressed as the future and the past. The past cycle that we are emerging out of, and the future cycle, it's really like a spiral that we're spiraling up towards. And the bridge between them is the fish, Pisces. But in this case, it's the one fish, which represents the soul-infused personality. There are powerful forces at work in the sign Pisces, forces that aid us to give us that trajectory to make it into that higher turn of the spiral. The planet Pluto is the ruler on the soul and the hierarchical level. Pluto expresses the first ray, which is the ray of will or power. In reality, you can't move forward and upward along the spiral when you enter the new cycle in Aries if you have elements in your nature that are holding you back or weighing you down. The key to moving ahead is letting go. It is really you who's pulling on your own shirt as you try to leap forward. I know, because I've experienced it myself. One of the most powerful forces that holds us back is doubt. We have doubts about our own capability to live as a conscious spiritual warrior. But in Pisces, you come to the end of a path. You're able to draw upon all the experiences of the past cycle. It's said in esoteric astrology that Pisces takes from all the signs. Look how far you have come. Why did you, with your sincere motive, have all those experiences if not to make you a more powerful, loving, and effective human being who's prepared for the next cycle? There's no need to doubt. You are capable to fulfill the mission for which you came. In Pisces, we are letting go of all our fears and doubt so that we can advance along the higher turn of the spiral. In the book Supermundane, Master Moria writes that there is no force that can prevent the ascent of the spirit that harbors no doubt. When you let go of the past and all those voices that said you can't do it, and you receive and embody the power of Pluto, you will say, I can do it without a doubt. I can accept who I am as a fiery spiritual being. So at this full moon of Pisces, let that supermoon grow as big as it can. In other words, let whatever is holding you back from achieving your fullest potential reveal itself to you. So at this powerful time of the full moon, when the spiritual energies are the strongest, and there is a strong magnetism in Pisces, we have the opportunity to utilize the energy of Pluto as a sword of truth and break our attachments to the past and spiral upward into our next cycle of service and achievement.